It'll take you an hour and a half.
Oh, am I playing with another player on one planet? Yes, Dweezy. Myself, Semtex UK, and my pal Sword AH. We are both on the same planet. We just came to do a pilgrimage to get the multi-tools. We
Welcome to the
both
stream.
just managed to get an S-class multi-tool each, and I've got an alien version, and Sword has an experimental version, and they've both got slightly different stats depending on kind of your personal playstyle. But I will show you a shot of the multi-tool I've just picked up. So here we go. It's the S-class multi-tool, and you've got the damage of 89, mining 44, and scanner 51, and obviously this has just been picked up, so I need to build this, but I'm probably going to break this down so I can build it in the way I like to have my multi-tool set up, because I like to have it kind of for the whole thing.
Oh, hey Noah,
then,
how you doing, man?
Also, if you pop over to Sword AH's stream, so that's capitals, Sword _ AH, you'll find him on YouTube. He's the friend that I have currently on the planet with me, so you'll be able to see his multi-tool. If you go over and leave a little comment in his stream asking him if he will show you his multi-tool, he'll show you the stats and stuff like that as well. So by all means, yeah, pop over, and you know, if you want to hang around for the stream, stick a like up.
I'm gonna need a resonator, ain't I?
Yeah, you're going to need a dynamic resonator, 200 iridium, and 2 voltaic cells for the geobay, and probably a couple stack, or probably a stack of plutonium in your suit for charging it.
I got that.
Yeah.
I gotta run to the thing real quick and get the dynamic resonator though, because I don't have it.
But how you get to play together, Dweezy, is to essentially you go and find the portal glyphs. So you need to look for train stations or space stations to find the travellers, which are the 4th race. And if you ask them where they came from, which is a question you can ask for 100 nanites, they will essentially show you a grave where you can pick up the glyphs. There are 16 glyphs. Once you have the first 2, you can actually dial to a planet to get the remaining 14, which has been set up by the top of the galaxy guys, so the TOG guys that are involved in Eno Hub. If you register there and check it all out, they'll actually be able to provide you with all the information. All that's ever asked by the TOG, and for anyone else, same as myself and Sword, is that if you visit any of the farms or the locations, please don't kind of claim base there or claim a base in the same system, as it can stop other people from being able to go and get that tool or Starship, whatever it is you're putting up on the farms. So yeah, just respect the path, guys. You know that these guys have put a hell of a lot of work in to be able to sort of share all of this stuff with the community. So, you know, let's all be respectful of that, and, you know, send them massive thanks and check out their YouTubes and links, you know. Get onto their social media so you can get any updates of any cool stuff that comes out, man.
Hey, Simtex, are you anywhere near me?
I don't know if I've passed you. I think I've gone past you. Yeah, 20
Dude,
seconds.
I just found a big ore deposit. It's aluminum, and we'll need that for the upgrades.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I've got
aluminum's kind of rare to find, so
I've got copper on my home planet in big nodes like iridium that you can farm as well. If you need copper for anything, I can give you the address there.
Okay, cool. I usually, like I said, what I'll do is I'll go into like a system, like go up into space, and when I run across into a new system, I'll scan the planets, and it'll tell you the ores that they have available on the planet, and I'll I got a cat going wild, man. She's running through the house like crazy, chasing each other. I got 4 of them in the house, so they're having a big time today. But yeah, aluminum's just one of the rarer ones for me that I have a harder time finding than the copper. And
yeah, admittedly, I think aluminum, copper, and then it's the actual exotic.
Dude,
so
watch
for
this.
iridium or whatever.
Oh, you're gonna see one of the hold my beer moments. Okay, you ready? Be watching the other side.
Oh my Christ, you're right in there.
Oh, dude, I fell in a doggone it. I screwed up. Oh man, what happens is these aluminum deposits. You know how they have like the horseshoe shape on the upper side when they're inverted?
Yeah.
On the above the surface. Well, if you catch one that runs underneath the ground like this one, it's like a big dip of the horseshoe, and you can come out the other side of this aluminum
so it's
deposit.
Like a tube that you can.
And if you take the Nomad, man, you'll shoot like 100 foot up in the air straight up if you boost out that. Yeah, I was going to show off, but it didn't work out. Hey guys, all right, my stream. I'm going to bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm going to jump over to the PlayStation menu real quick and maybe get us a cool guest on the show today. So bear with me 1 second as soon as I find my chat.
I'm doing it real quick before I jump over there to you guys. I got finally got a warp reactor Sigma. I'm gonna build that real quick. Put it on mine. Now my hauler ain't nothing special. It's only an A class, but it's got almost double the slots that my prior ship had. So I just said, you know what, it's not. It's it's worth it considering it has double the slots, and it really wasn't that much more. It wasn't that much. It was a pretty cheap hauler, considering it was an A class.
Oh man, yeah, them A classes. And there's nothing wrong with the A class, but I will say, hello, Boy Gaming. Join the chat. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, brother.
Hey, you alright, mate? How you doing?
Doing wonderful, dude. Doing wonderful. And Boy Gaming pops in.
We're running trash.
I feel honoured, man. I feel honoured. I'm a little bit shell shocked. We've got one of the main guys from the Amino Hub here, man. This is awesome. Very nice to meet you, Boyd.
Oh, cheers for having me, guys.
Nice to meet you too, Boyd.
What are you on with?
We're actually finishing up our pilgrimage to the Hallelujah system. Me and Simtex just come by and picked up that wicked S-Class Multitool at Nexus Eagle today.
Which did you get? Did you get the alien one or the experimental?
I got the experimental, and Simtex went for the alien.
I've got the experimental as well.
Yeah,
I think they're cool. I'm really into the alien multi-tools. I've never found like a super good one, so it's nice to have. Yeah, I just prefer the look when you're sort of running around. It's cool to see like the alien ones. Yeah, a bit different.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they do look better, but I think the other one's got better stats. So.
Yeah, especially if you're playing the game as is at the moment, and you're mining and stuff like that. I'm kind of thinking into the future a little bit. I'm thinking when the next update comes with the PvP, because you've got the 89% damage. That might be something that might be more useful for me. So yeah, but it's either both awesome tools. It blows me away really that that's been found and people have been cool enough to let other people go and get them.
Yeah, no, it was Lily who found that out.
That's brilliant, man. Yeah.
She found it and then and showed everyone it.
Yeah, that's a beast. Well, thanks to Lily. I don't know if I've ever met or spoken to her, but if I do in the future, I'll be sure to say a massive thank you.
Yeah, well, she's one at curators at Amino Hub, and she's leader at No Man's Sky Cafe.
Okie doke, it's cool. Oh, so she hangs with Grammy and stuff then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, awesome. I met Grammy on Cobra's show the other week.
Yeah, I've talked to Grammy before. I don't think Grammy's in Amino app or though.
Yeah, she's in the hub, brother. We got her in the Amino Hub app.
Oh right. Oh yeah, in fact, yeah, of course she is. Yeah, I've talked to her as well.
Yeah, I don't think she's in the hub. She's just in the chat with us.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. I've talked to her before. I talked to that many people on there. I forget the names sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
dude, I was looking.
Famous guy for it.
I was looking yesterday, and I think the Amino Hub chat is up to like 740 members, dude.
Yeah, it's 741 last time I checked earlier today.
Oh my.
Awesome.
Well, and I think we've gone up by 100 members in last like week and a half. We're doing very well at the minute.
Expect more, man. Every stream I'm going to be putting up, 100% I'll be putting information out about the Amino and where to get in touch with everyone, because I've only been part of the Amino for 2 days, I believe now, and the help that I've received from everyone and all of the information I've got has been incredible. Like, honestly, I couldn't thank all of you guys enough for being so welcoming and so gracious to sort of help everyone out in the way that you do. It's
we kind of pride ourselves on being the friendliest No Man's Sky group there is. I think we want to keep it that way.
Yeah,
I mean, you go on Reddit and other places and you see like bad comments and that from people and trolling, but you don't get any of that at all.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
If any of y'all viewers to this stream don't know who Boyd Gaming is, dude, this guy is a mastermind when it comes to base builds. Dude has created some stuff that will blow your mind. I mean, the Project Hollywood stuff they got going on in the Amino right now is just, man, you know, you'd think you'd seen it all after a while and it wouldn't shock you as much, but every time you open up one of these wikis and look at what they have built and what they have created and imagined with what we have to build with, dude, I mean, it is truly artwork, and Boyd is like the mastermind behind this stuff. He is like a creative wizard when it comes to base builds.
You must be really excited, Boyd, for the update with what Sean said about I mean, I can't see them using the same assets for the building anymore. I think they're going to have to simplify that to bring all the to make the assets lighter, if you know what I mean, so that you can place more of them for the same kind of complexity, because I think you're always going to have a limit, but if they lighten the assets, you'll be able to build much more like varied structures, kind of like you would in Ark Survival. They've got like a really simple build. Yeah, well, you've seen the build, like the pieces, they're sort of really simple pieces, but it's how you kind of combine them that makes the incredible designs and stuff. And I've seen some amazing stuff come out of some of the buildings in that community, kind of big church buildings and like massive, you know, farms and barns for dinos.
I've seen them.
Egg stations, it's crazy.
I think what we've got in No Man's Sky, though, you can do a lot with it, more than what people think. I know there's a build limit, but when you work with infrastructure pieces and you put them like, you don't actually make them join together, you just place them in different on ground, like, so they like clipped into each other and stuff, and there's loads you can actually do with it. But I think I've hit my limit now. I've done like about 150 builds, and I'm really struggling now. Like, I think I've done everything I can do with base complexity. What we've got, you know what I mean?
I think when this comes out, it's gonna refresh the game for you, dude.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, they're gonna I really see it being extended massively. I think it's going to be a huge difference to what we see now in the building. It wouldn't surprise me if they took hints from other games that do building like Ark as well, because those are systems that work really well. So why not kind of follow in that trend?
I've got so many ideas I do want to build, but they've just got me in the creative box at the minute, and I can't do it.
Now that I got three of you guys in here, I wanted a little bit of a. I had someone who asked me, who had come in and actually talked to me and asked me one day in one of my party chats, and I didn't even know who he was, but he said, I have a curious question about the update. And I said, look, man, I just started playing. I really don't know much about the update other than what, you know, I've been told by U-Sword or whoever, you know, the Consortium, the Amino, whoever I was talking to in the chat. And he says, well, do you think that at some point they're going to make it so that you can drive the freighters? Or do you think that would be a good quality to put into the game? And I said, well, I said, it would be a good quality in a game, but you have to look at how much work that would take. Yeah. I mean, to be able to drive the freighter around, yeah, it's there, but do you see a part where you can get in and drive? There's no cockpit for you to sit in. You know, there's no, I mean, they would have to, I mean, freighters aren't small. I mean, can you imagine the things you could run into? I said, I don't really think that they'll ever probably do that. I just don't see it happening. I could be wrong, and I told him that. I said, but I'll ask next time I'm in chat with everybody and see what their opinions are on it. So I was just curious your opinions on it.
I think there's going to be things you can drive what are bigger than our ships, but not freighter size. I think there's going to be like an in-between ship.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. And I kind of assumed with the fact that they're bringing out the the PvP. I'm assuming they're going to have some sort of ships that can access many more tools than you can now, fighting wise. And maybe bring in the fact that PvP, and they said they're talking about, you know, people being able to see other people's bases all the time, being able to come onto your planet, and if they want to, you know, have a base right beside you. Maybe it'll be a dual ship. Yeah. Maybe you and your buddy can get in a ship together. Maybe he can operate guns, and you know you drive. I said, I don't know. I said that's for few and far in between, because I couldn't tell you. You know, there's not that much information out there for me to be able to say, hey, it's going to be this. And that's
you know what my perfect game would be for No Man's Sky is if you could sell your base as what you build, because that'd be my way of making money. That is what I'd do. That'd be my job in No Man's Sky, just build bases and sell them rather than farming.
I think there's like quite a few paths that would benefit like that. I was saying to someone the other day about being able to use your freighter's spare slots to pick up broken starships, so like the crashed ones you find, and then you could kind of slowly build them over time and then sell them to space stations, or to, you know, if there was like a trade station where you could sell, put it on the market for like anyone to buy. Yeah. I think that would be cool.
Kind of have like a real estate market based on what that person wants. You can build a circuit board farm up, or you could just be building for aesthetics, you know, to look nice. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that would be a really good idea. I really do.
Hey, while I got Boyd
as well, that would be cool.
While I got Boyd on the chat, I want to ask you this: if they eliminate the base override and have multiple bases on these planets, man, what is going on in Boyd Gaming's head right now? What he wants to do with that?
I've already been thinking. My first big project is going to be on Amino Prime capital at Amino Hub. I want to build a city on there, but I don't want to just do it by myself. I want it to be a group effort, so it means a lot to everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, I probably could do it at myself, but it take time, and it won't feel as if we all together to build it. You know what I mean? I think if we can build together and all put time and effort in, it'll mean a lot more.
Oh, I'm just getting a phone call, guys. Sorry, give me 2 moments.
Okay, bro. Cool. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, you made my day, Boyd. I've been wanting you to pop in on the chat, just because, yeah, man. I've been doing the party chat with the streams and stuff. Man, I do appreciate you taking the time out your day to jump in the chat with us. What's your thoughts on the next update, and you know, with the and the interview with Sean Murray?
Oh, I'll buzzing, mate. I couldn't believe it when I seen him in there. I wasn't expecting, well, I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know if I was expecting to see Sean or not, but it was good to see him back talking to the community and that again. I know we had all that say hello thing and that, didn't we? And then I got took out a bit out of context by some people, but it was good to see Sean back.
It was, truly was.
And it stopped a bit of speculation and stuff, didn't it? Because at least we know now what date we're getting it. I think that's eased a lot of people's minds, calmed everyone down.
And if you hadn't noticed, the VR conversation hushed up after that interview.
I know. I bought VR about 2 weeks ago.
Oh my!
But not just for No Man's Sky. I've been wanting to get it for a while anyway, and I just started a new job and that, so I saved enough money and bought it this end. So it's good.
I actually had it, and I mean no disrespect to the VR when I'm saying this. It's not like a mean thing or anything. It's just an actual critical thing that I noticed is that when you're playing the VR, it is not as responsive as they say it is, and that's an issue. Like, you only have a certain field view to be able to really go in. If you move out of that field view, it doesn't register anything you do. It's almost like a cone that views out from the camera. And if you step out of that cone in any way, or if you back up too far in distance, it won't register. And I actually got rid of mine because I'm more of a controller person, and that's just my preference. Nothing against anybody who likes VR, because it's good, but a lot of the games did make me nauseous because you're not used to it.
Yeah. I've not had any problem with it, but I've only been playing games with control anyway. I've not got move controllers. I've been playing Resident Evil 7 and stuff, and I quite like it. It's alright. And kids are enjoying it, I don't know.
Oh yeah, my daughter enjoyed it a lot when I had it, but I didn't see any use in it, and they didn't play it that much for me to,
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy it when it first came out, and I mean, it only cost me 170 quid. I wouldn't have wanted to pay any more than that, but I think that's a fair price for what I got it.
Oh man, yeah, this was I got this game for a steal, man. I bought it used for $13, and man, I've got so much entertainment back for my money. It's unreal.
They had it on PlayStation Store 3 weeks ago for $9.99.
Oh my!
Yeah, because I bought it like on disc when the game first came out, like day one.
Oh yeah, I did. I did.
And then after 3 months of playing, I'd maxed everything. Sort of, not exo, like starships, everything you could do. I had really good multi-tool, all of that kind of stuff. And then once you kind of got through everything, I made it to clip, so there wasn't really anything I could actually progress on. So, and I couldn't go to the hubs because they were all in the original Lucid, and I was in clip, so there's no way to go back, and I didn't want to start all over again because I'd already put like 400 or 500 hours in by that point. I felt like it was.
Yeah. I travelled to the centre as soon as I got game, and then after that I've restarted all my game and on normal. This was before survival and that came out. I was just restarting the game just so I could start a new. When me and Guru started Amino Hub at Pilgrim Star, there was us two to start with. I can remember when our app just consisted of me and Guru and that way, and now I've got 750 nearly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I want to jump in real quick. Ryder S is in my YouTube chat. Says All-Star Stream apostrophe. Hey everyone, sipping coffee.
Hey, alright, Ryder.
Yeah, buddy. Now listen, I seen in the Amino Hub or Amino app that you boys, you was talking about starting a permadeath stream. Go ahead and plug that, man. Plug your YouTube channel and the time you're planning on doing the permadeath stream.
Right. My YouTube channel is Boyd Gaming with a space. It's BLID, and I'll be starting permadeath stream in about half an hour.
Oh, sweet, half an hour. Yeah, I may dump out of the stream, and cause I think today I was just really wanting to focus on getting this multi-tool, and me and Sim might just hang out on the party chat if anybody wants to stay on party chat. But I may dump out the stream and watch that on YouTube, man. Boys, if you want my YouTube, go ahead.
Sorry, go on. I was gonna say if you want to stay party chat and talk, that'd be great on the stream.
Sweet.
Yeah, by all means, man. I'm probably going to keep streaming as well, to be honest, because I'd like to kind of build up my tool, maybe do some drop pods, sort of flash my character out a little bit, maybe go and farm one of Sword's farms and stuff. But yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Yeah, love taking Sword's.
I did start my permadeath stream. I started it a couple of weeks ago. I've only done one episode so far, but I haven't died yet. I've got up to the space station. I'm working on getting my first walked cell and that, and see how it goes.
Take Alex Chick's advice, man. Play like a chicken, and you'll live forever.
I have took a lot of advice off Alex.
I started a permadeath account or permadeath save. I think I made it to my ship. I got to my ship in like 15-20 minutes to get to the ship. Had a blast. I started doing waypoints, searching for some items, and I come across a manufacturing facility, and here I am with this base model pea shooter that you get at the beginning of the game, trying to take down this steel door in permadeath, man, and you just know how that ended very quickly.
I did have a permadeath really far on it. I think I had about 50 hours on it, and my PlayStation broke. I got a new one, and for some reason the permadeath save got wiped.
Oh,
so,
man.
I've only just recently started it again, but that's how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Tech's always, man. You running across problems like that.
Yeah.
Ryder S says, I can't even stay alive in survival.
Dude, I wouldn't worry about that. I find it hard to stay alive in normal most of the time, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I've got my normal and survival at Amino Hub. I really want to get the permadeath there at some point. I probably would have got it there already by now if it went for me to save getting wiped. But...
Oh man. Now, real quick thing. Do you have my stream pulled up, Boyd, on your phone or whatnot?
My phone's run out of battery a minute. I've just put it on charge, so.
Oh, okay. Post a comment in the chat, in the chat or whatnot when you get time, and anybody on YouTube, if anybody in any of my the YouTubers that post up in the chat during the stream, if you tap their name, it'll open up the option for you to go to their channel. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Boyd puts out a lot of good content, man. I love watching him because he'll stream like a base build, and it's not like a 3-hour event, man. Boyd will jump on a stream and put up this masterpiece in like 45 minutes, dude. It's amazing.
Yeah, I can remember Cobra saying to me, because I built Cobra mains for him, he said, how long did it take you? A couple of days? So about an hour and a half.
But yeah, man, once you know what you're doing, it don't take long. I mean, I had somebody ask me how long it took me to do one of these farms, and I'm like, yeah, about an hour from the time I claim the base, hour and a half from the time I get the wiki up. And they're like, what? I'm like, man, I gotta collect all the stuff I need before I ever claim the base. But
yeah, I've got 299 subscribers at the minute, so I'll see if we can get 300.
Nice.
Yeah, good going. I'm on a hunt to get to 200 at the moment. I'm at about 177, I think. So,
yeah. Cool. Well, I'll definitely subscribe, mate.
Oh, awesome! Thank you, bud. I appreciate
I've just turned the phone on, so I'll take your channel names in a minute when it loads up.
Cool. Yeah, if anybody's got like Operation Game, if you got my channel up or whatnot, or Simtech, if you got my YouTube stream up on your phone, post in the chat, man. That's, to me, that is like the easiest foolproof, where you ain't got to, because if you got to do something, most people ain't going to do it. But if it's just tapping a link somewhere, most people will jump on it and subscribe. You guys do yourself a favor, subscribe to these guys. You'll miss out on a lot of great content if you don't, man. I can't promote these guys enough because they're cool peeps, and they really throw out some good content on YouTube, man.
Cheers, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely the same the other way around as well. You definitely want to be kind of up on what Sword's doing, because he's making waves in the space building and putting farms out there that make you some serious units.
Pretty much, you
want
to watch Sword streams if you want to be rich like Sword.
Yeah.
How many units have you got now, so?
He's got 3 accounts with over $1 billion on, no, I'm sorry, 2 accounts with $1 billion. Working on 3rd.
Yeah, I've got in Billionaires Club.
How you doing there?
On me normal.
Go away.
Now on another topic, and me and Simtex was talking about this before Operation Game hopped in the chat. I've seen actually all 3 of you guys are streaming that new download, that MZK1 or MKZ1.
H1Z1.
H1Z1. There you go.
Yeah, I'm on that now.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm playing it now.
But there's an issue. I actually have a friend from the UK that I was trying to play with. If you're not from the US and you're not on the US, it won't let you connect to each other. For some reason, they're having an issue with it. So it sucks because a lot of my friends are from the UK. See you, Toby. And I can't play with them, which sucks because that's who I normally play with.
I was trying to play with my son, and he's got a PlayStation in other room, so we're in the same house, and every time I tried to start a duo match with him, it kept putting us in different games.
Yeah,
so even though we're in the same party.
It's messed up. I mean, it's like open beta.
They might be doing that with the battle line because they've had quite a lot of exploit problems on PC with H1Z1 in the past. So when you have because it's a battle royale game, if you know what I mean, if you've got your mate with you and they're sort of doubling up with you in what's meant to be a solo match kind of thing, then it kind of causes a massive unfair advantage for those people. And you do get, unfortunately, people that can't play games without sort of exploiting the systems. So I think that's why. I think it's just like precautionary so that you don't get people sort of up at the top of the leaderboard that aren't actually good players, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, it did actually let us on game together for one game, and then ever since that, it just not let us play together. I don't know.
That's really weird.
But I think it's a good game though. I prefer it to Fortnite. I can't get that my head around Fortnite. I can't build at the same time as trying to shoot people.
I think that's the thing with Fortnite is ultimately it's like changing your automatic response to like aim and shoot at someone as to just putting a wall or a ramp up instead and then aiming and shooting. It's a weird concept, isn't it? It's like 10, 15 years of playing first-person shooters. Like
I can see it appealing it for people, but I just can't be bothered to get into it. That's the thing. I don't mind this H1Z1 though. It's something to chill out with until we get update, but No Man's Sky.
If anyone in the chat is into space games now on all of our channels as well, Everspace has just hit PlayStation 4 store on the 22nd, so at the beginning of this week. It's really cool for a sci-fi. It is a one-player experience, there's no multiplayer, but definitely worth checking out if you're looking for sort of space games or anything sci-fi.
How much is it?
I think at the moment it's 32 quid on the store if you've got PlayStation Plus. There's like a bit of a discount on it. But all of the reviews I've seen have been pretty good. It seems like it's a very pretty space game. It's kind of like a 3D R-type game, if you know what I mean. It's the only way I can explain it. But yeah, definitely worth checking out, peeps.
Nice. Now I know Operation Game has been playing a game called 7 Days to Die with some of his buddies. And that looked like a pretty interesting game.
It's a little bit of just zombie survival, that's all it is. It's an apocalyptic game.
Is it?
7 Days to Die.
7 Days to Die?
Oh, 7 Days to Die, yeah, I used to have it, but I got rid of it because I just didn't enjoy playing on it enough. It's a good game though. I really enjoyed it. I used to play it with my son, but went on. He started playing Fortnite all the time, and I started playing on No Man's Sky. So
it's just a matter of they had a rough start, kind of like No Man's Sky has for when they transferred because it was an original PC game. So porting it over, they had, they obviously they can't bring every single dang thing that they brought from the PC over to the PS4.
Well, 7 Days to Die has been on the store. If you PlayStation Plus, it's on the store now for £10.
That's right, yeah, it's on the digital deals, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, well, that's because I know there've been a lady that works for the development team that kind of will give like sneak leaks, like peeks at, you know, like, hey, you know, we're gonna be coming out with a new update, and they've updated it, I think, 2 or 3 times, but it's still missing. We're not completely caught up yet. But she said that later on this year there's gonna be a massive update. Massive.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that update kind of jolts everybody back and says, hey, we're gonna play with that. But I'm confused here. Where do I go? I'm here.
Oh, you at Hallelujah?
Yeah. There's a bunch of calm balls.
Yeah, look off in the distance to, I think, the north. It's kind of east on your HUD compass.
North,
I take
east, okay.
Yeah.
I can't hear you either.
And what, shoot, I done bugged on out of there. I'm back at my home planet.
2 seconds, guys. I'll be back in a moment.
Alright, buddy. Alright, mate. But yeah, you want to go northeast, and there's you'll see like a big cluster of comm balls, and when you get, you'll come up on one depot or a shelter with a trade terminal, you know, where the multi-tool's at.
Yes.
You'll come up on the first one, and it'll be a B-class experimental.
Keep going.
You want to keep going to the next set of comm balls.
Okay, and how far is it, did you say?
It's like 15 minutes. It's like 13-15 minutes to the thing, but you're going through all these freaking hills, trees, and caves, so it'll take you a little while.
I was playing on this H1Z1 other day. It was only my 3rd ever go, and I come 2nd. And since then, though, I've not come anywhere close to it. I think highest I've come after that is like 9th.
So roughly, how far is it on the thing? Because I'm here at the one. I don't know what this is actually. I think this is the first one you were talking about.
Oh, you've already come up on one of them?
I think there's one. Let me see. What is this one?
Yeah, just go in and check the multi-tool cabinet, and
there's
it'll be
2 buildings here.
It'll be the one with the landing pad on it.
I want the landing pad near it. Okay. Well, this one does not have a landing pad. I don't believe. It must be the other one. They're like side by side, these 2 buildings.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you, if you get up there and you don't see like a million comm balls around it, you're at the wrong one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at the wrong one.
Yeah, do you guys want to tell me your YouTube channels and I'll subscribe to them?
Go ahead, Sim.
Sim stepped away for a second.
Oh, alright, well then, mine's Operation Game.
Just with a space? Or
yeah, with a space, capital O, capital G, Operation Game.
Right, that's right.
And then, you know mine, it's all caps sword AH. Or, yeah, it's all caps sword AH space in between the sword and AH on the stream. And then, like I said, I got multiple saves. So if anybody wants to pop in on the comm, I'll set it up and post in the comments what the party chat line's going to be on that day.
Can't hear it. Is Operation Game? Is it? Has it got Battlefront 2 on it?
Of what?
Operation Game. Has it got Battlefront 2 on it?
No, no Battlefront.
Hey,
that must be a different one then.
No, mine is spelled. There's no numbers or anything. It's just capital O Operation, and then Game, capital G. There's a space in between Operation and Game. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I've just gone on, but it's coming up with someone else's channel. It says 15 subscribers, 18 videos.
No,
if you want to,
let me see.
I don't know.
Mine should have a picture of, it should be red with black, and there's like a little yellow in the middle. You should be able to see like yellow. It's actually right.
Looks like a brick wall.
Yeah, it's like a brick wall.
I can't find it, mate.
It's funny because you're actually not allowed to use anybody else's YouTube name.
Hey Boyd, I got you. I'm gonna send you a link to his channel, in a DM on the Amino app.
Yeah, do that and send me a link to yours as well, mate, because what's yours, Gold?
Oh, I'm already here. Okay.
Sword.
Now, which one has the experimental and which one has the alien?
They both have experimentals, but one of them's going to be one of the places is going to have a B class. So if it's got a B class experimental in the box, you're in the wrong one.
I mean, I'm actually here. I'm at the big one, the big deal one.
Right, I've subscribed to Sword and I've got that email, that
That's
link.
the B class, okay. So it must be in the other building, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it'll be like 3 buildings. The one with the landing pad's the one that has the tool.
Yeah, there's a landing pad here, but that one has a B. I'm looking for the S.
Yeah, you're in the wrong one. You'll have to go to the next set of combos. You'll have to run like 10 minutes down the path.
Oh man, that's booty.
All right, I sent you Simtexes and Operation Games, boy.
Right, I'm just trying to get out of this toxic gaff while I'm doing this at the same time.
Have you been out to those TOG glitch farms yet?
No, I did a thing here. I've done path. What do you call it?
Oh, there you go. 37 away.
The glyph path?
Yeah, I've done glyph path. On the normal and survival.
Me and Simtex just got finished last night streaming that. He done a stream and I done a stream and done the party chat together. And I come in and the combos wouldn't load for me, but it loaded for him. So I just followed him around. Got all our glyphs last night on this save.
Yeah, there's been a lot of problems with servers lately, hasn't there?
Well, there's been a lot of people. We run up on 2 combos last night because we got off track on the path, and we come off of 2 combos last night that were the wrong. They were just people just posting crap.
Yeah. Oh, that's not very nice, is it?
Yeah, man.
That's spoiling it.
Yeah,
I know, man. It's crazy. I had a guy come into my YouTube chat this morning, trying to run off a little bit about the game. And I'm like, yeah, dude, if you don't like the game, don't play it. Quit watching content for it. You know?
I know. Yeah. Just get off the channel if you don't like it. Why are you here? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he wasn't like really rude. He just, he wanted to give his opinion, and I kind of measured my words a little bit so I wouldn't get like really nasty with him right off the bat, blocking.
Yeah.
But I told him,
yeah, I know. We're getting an Amino app, and I have to be professional about it, and I try and be all the time.
Yeah, man.
The thing is, you're never going to be able to stop people that are inclined to be negative about things being that way. That's just their personality they have. And I think the best thing to do, to be honest, is to just completely ignore people. Because whenever you give anyone any sort of attention, it sort of feeds that even more.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think everyone across any channel, or even just in normal life, if someone's trying to troll you, just don't feed it, and they'll get small and disappear. It works.
Yeah, it does, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if you feed them, they tend to take that and run with it.
Don't feed the trolls.
Like last night, I just
It happens. So it's easy to
I'm
get.
I'm gonna start my permadeath stream in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm just going AFK for 2 minutes. I'll be back.
I might cut my stream in 5 minutes
buddy.
too, because I don't have too many people checking it out right now. Everybody left for what I can see. So they'll probably watch it later because I'm just showing how to get the multi-tool. I put it in portal book code so they can see it.
Yeah, man. And just mention anytime y'all put up a code for the Amino Hub or any farm, just remember to put a disclaimer in on your channel that if you do, please don't claim a base in the system or on that planet.
Yeah.
Because what will happen is it'll get overwritten, and you don't lose the base personally, but it deletes the multitool or the multiplayer aspect for other people, and they don't get to utilize your base.
Right. So everybody who's watching this right now, do not make a base here. I mean, just please don't. Otherwise, I'm gonna find you and punch you in the throat. Anyways.
Look like you're making good progress, man. I popped in. I got the portal still active, so I popped back through the portal, but I don't have my Nomad. I took my pad up before I left, and I see you're heading towards it pretty good.
Yeah, it says I'm about 7 minutes away from all the other walls right now. So, but yesterday I just had a bad day yesterday, man. I really did. I mean, with all that crap that happened, you know, first with the internet and then next with the, you know, next door.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I think it was just the PlayStation or the carrier. You know, when they get a surge, or like on Friday night when people are getting online and goofing off, you know, the services drop off, and sometimes it don't have enough to hold the stream up.
That did not work the way I wanted it to.
All right, guys. Lord, Operation Game Dude. That's probably one of like the top 10 things I do on a new save is go grab this multi-tool.
Right, I'm back, guys.
I gotta grab it. When you told me it's an S-class multi-tool, I gotta try.
Yes, sir.
Cool, guys. Anyone in the stream here on my channel, by all means, Boy Gaming. On YouTube is just about to start a permadeath stream, so if you're interested in checking out kind of permadeath gameplay, get over there. Even if you're not interested in that, pop over, hit a like, give him a subscribe, let's boost his numbers best we can with these guys. He's on the hunt to get a couple more subscribers, so go help him out if you can, please. That would be really cool.
Do it.
Yes, sir. Now I tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop my YouTube off my phone and get on Boyd's channel with my phone, and I'm gonna continue the stream because I'm gonna do some. I'm actually gonna go look for some tech in in this system and try to get this multi-tool beefed up a little bit. And I want to go ahead. I don't want to do much. I don't want to play none offline or off stream on this save. So I'm going to remain streaming. So if anybody sees anything go up with the stream or whatnot, since I'm not watching, let me know in the chat, and I'll hit me up on the Amino, and I will get in and fix it. And then I'm going to jump over here to Boyd's page on my phone, and we're going to watch some of his permadeath, man.
Oh, nice. No, that's a hold my beer moment. Holy crap. I jumped so high that by the time I went to the ground hadn't even generated the right way yet. It was still generating crap in. I'm looking down, I'm like, why does it look like everything's all messed up?
Right, I've started now. How many hours have your guys got on your nodes?
I think I got 21 hours in on this save.
I got 30, I think, on mine.
I'm at about 30 on this one, and I'm just over 750 on my main.
But some of those are the same as swords falling asleep looking at chips or something. I fall asleep all the time.
I've got 269 on the normal, but that would have been more, but I started again, so I would have probably had about 300, 400. I've got like over 200 on the survival. I've only got like, I think I've got like only an hour and something on this permadeath.
Really, like brand new. Only just got to the ship kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my, dude! I looked today. I thought it was 40 hours on permadeath. I got 4 hours on permadeath. Alex Chicken Niblet taught me taught me into trying out permadeath. So I started a save. Well, I play in the afternoons after work, so I'm prone to fall asleep late at night playing the game, like holding the controller and completely like spaz out and fall asleep. So I wasn't playing permadeath, but just on Saturdays. And yeah, like I said, I Well, that's right when I got started doing the base seating. Is when I was starting at permadeath, and I ended up just jumping in jumping back on the normal.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot what I was even trying to do. I haven't played this for a few weeks now, so I don't even know what I'm doing on it.
Oh my! Don't you love that?
Yeah. I think I need some more Thanium, craft a warp cell, get out of this system. I think move on to the second system. Eventually, like I said, I want to get to Amino Hub in this.
Are you going to try to travel by portal, or are you going to try to do it the old-fashioned hard way?
I don't know. Probably depends where I am in Galaxy.
Stop feeding it up! No!
If I'm pretty close, if I'm like within, say, 200 warps, I'll probably warp it.
Okay, cool.
But any more than that. I mean, I should be able to do Glyph Path on permadeath, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Thing is, they'll still be there, aren't they? Combo.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's the same locations, because what had happened was when Zane's World done the Glyph Path on his permadeath stream, the combos didn't come up right. So what he ended up doing was Dark Lord Zelric went on the normal mode on PS4 and actually helped guide him to the glyphs.
Yeah.
And he found like 9 of them or 10 of them, and then they had some glyph locations through his farmer's market that he used to get the rest of his 16 glyphs.
Oh, cool. Well, I had a problem with my glyphs because before I think it was like 1.3 packs, like 1.32 or something, come out. You could just keep like traveling to the space station and then back and getting the same glyph from the same location. And I did that and got all glyphs apart from the last one. And then when I went from then on, when they updated it, I couldn't get last glyph no matter what I did. I like went to like different graves over and over again, found new graves and that, and I just couldn't get last glyph until I did Glyph Path like months and months later.
That's savage.
I'm here.
Like a bug or something.
Yeah, I remember them saying like a lot of people had the same thing on YouTube where they
Yeah.
couldn't get the last glyph.
Yeah,
I think it was just
people.
that one specifically as well, wasn't it? There wasn't a problem with any of the others, it was just the very last one that people weren't able to gain.
Yeah, I was one of them people. But
which one has the alien and which one has the experimental? Is it that one?
Okay, you'll pull up the experimental first operation game.
Yeah.
And if you want the alien, and like I said, once you make the choice, it's permanent.
Hey, it's exploring
but
life.
if you don't want the experimental, what you can do is go out to the little waypoint save spot in that cluster of buildings, save the game, and reload your save. And it'll be the S-class alien.
Anybody is Semtex have it out so I can take a look and see what it looks like?
I can do, yeah, if you want me to pop it out. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just talking to
I'll pop on your thing real quick.
Cool, give me enough time.
I'll do it on my phone real quick.
Oh, I'm getting messages on the stream, but I can't see them because I ain't got the...
I got you. You are Godsmack. Hey, Sor, what is up? Hey, Boyd. And the rest.
Thank you.
Oh, mate, cheers.
No problem, brother. I got you covered.
Nice.
You can. There is a way. If you've got a separate mobile or something, Void, I find quite a cool way to do the comments so that it doesn't appear on your screen and you get to kind of respond to them. Is to put your phone on the second screen mode with the app on PlayStation, on the Android store or iTunes store. And then if you set your set it to text to speech, and then put like a line out into your headphones, you actually get all the comments are spoken to you, like in your ear, and the stream doesn't hear them, but you do.
Oh wow!
So it's like I've got like a headphone, like an earbud headphone inside my big headphones, sort of with just the chime, so that every now and again, if someone's like gives a comment, it just like I hear them and I can. Yeah, it's kind of handy.
Show me the money.
Yeah, I'll definitely try that.
Yeah.
Right, I've got my first warp cell, so I think it's time.
Nice.
I think it's time to
warp
get to me.
Hey Sam, I'm on there. You want to show me that money? Show me the money.
The first one's always the hardest.
I'll swap you.
Ooh.
149.
Do I want that? I don't know. I don't know. That looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh.
It really is dependent on where you want your bonuses to be, because you've got the 100% scanner bonus.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the S class. I do a lot of scanning and a lot of mining. Damage.
Yeah, man. Honestly, for normal mode, now like for permadeath or survival, that alien will come in good because of the damage. But for normal mode, I mean, because you're not getting damaged but half as much as you do on survival and permadeath when you're being attacked by something. So you don't need that extra few seconds to fight back with that tool, as opposed to how much more in handy that scanner will come in, plus the mining. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, when you get that multi-tool fully upgraded with that Omega, damage Omega, and all the thetas in it, one of those block of irons that takes you 2 or 3 tries to bust is like, you can bust like 10 of them before you ever reach the charge limit on that multi-tool.
Yeah. Well, on my old saves, first thing I did was like upgrade the mining on the Multitool over the no else. Because I don't think there's that much things that give you a threat, is there really? I hope when they update game in next, there's more things that try and attack you and stuff.
Oh my, dude.
Animals do try and attack you, but they don't do out really, do they? I can't remember dying from an animal. Actually, when I went permadeath before, I think them like crab things got me before in a cave. They got me one time.
I actually, I landed on a planet. What was it? Did you see where I posted the picture of where my portal glitched on my main save?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, dude. I went to Tom Coolcam's atmospheric harvester over to TOG, his farm.
Oh, yeah.
And charged up all the harvesters. And when I come back, I went to go do another base, and my portal said it needed recharge before using. And it pulled up the charge menu like you charge all the glyphs, and it had the freaking two of the charge places. The rest of them were blank, and 2 of them had the Nomad pulse charge and the radon. Like you collect the radon slot. And it's been like that for a week now. Yeah.
It's alright, Tom. He's a good bloke. I think him and Niblet are only people to get together through No Man's Sky, aren't they? They're actually a couple then now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool as can be, too.
It's good having met through Amino app, and she's gone over to see him in Germany and that a few times. She lives in Scotland. So it's a nice little No Man's Sky love story.
Yeah, that is so cool, man. Matchmaking in the Amino Hub.
Yeah, I said I'll build him a church on the planet for the wedding.
Sweet.
They just need to find me a perfect planet. I'm waiting for them to find me a planet they want to build it on. Oh.
Oh man, You Are Godsmack says in your channel, Boyd, that he hears Sean Murray. We was on Cobra the other week, and Panda was messing around in the chat saying the guy on his cop that called in sounded just like Sean Murray, and it was Simtex. And he was just and he played around with it. You know, we've been having fun on that, dude. I'm telling you, that will never get old.
Yeah, I think the thing was when Cobra asked me to do that thing. I think that made me the unofficial Sean Murray.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was quite
fun. Yeah, for those y'all guys watching
for a while.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta jump on, man. He's doing Discord instead of the Skype now.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to download it.
Yeah,
it's
they got the
easier and much better system.
But they got the the Discord waiting room, and when you load in, you got everybody that's trying to get on the show in that waiting room, so you got something to do, so you're not just sitting there listening to, with dead air on your mic, waiting on him to pull you up on Skype, or call you back on Skype, so yeah, I like it. But those of y'all that are watching Boyd's Permadeath stream, we actually got a party chat going on the PSN, and we have a Simtex UK in the chat, and we have Operation Game in the chat, and I'm Sword AH in the chat. And the AH stands for Amino Hub. That's my gang tags. I ain't ashamed of them, so represent. And y'all know Void in the stream. That's where we get the introductions out for you there, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
No problem, no problem.
Them caps look very good, man. Really impressed with Slade that he's never done.
Oh man, yeah. Slade's actually shipped that thing out, I think, yesterday. I had him make us up some ball caps for the Amino Hub with the logo on it, man. And I'm telling you, if time allows, because I'm probably going to have to overnight them suckers, but if I can get them things to me fast enough to get them to Cobra, and I can get an address from Cobra, and if you listen to Cobra, I'm calling you out, brother. I got your message on Twitter, so hook me up. But yeah, I talked to Cobra earlier, and he said he wouldn't mind a bit, giving out a few of those hats as prizes for his Convergence Con when he has it on the 16th. And yeah, it gets the word out of the Amino Hub. Kind of helps Slade out, give him a little plug for his business. I think he calls it Epic Outfitters, and like I said, man, they do some good work. They done the T-shirts for the Amino Hub.
Yeah, I've got mine. They're good, them T-shirts. They like them. I think them caps look really, really good though.
Yeah,
proper
man.
Tender. I can't wait to take a picture with me with mine on. Post it on Amino app.
Dude. Yeah, his partner in the business runs the embroidery side of the business. He's more of like the screen printing side of it. But yeah, man, they can. Like I said, he made it happen for me because I told him, I said, man, I like hats, dude. Get me a hat, and he got me some pricing together, man. And it ain't like going to Walmart and just buying something off the shelf. It's these are well made and it's custom, so it's well worth it's well worth the rate.
Yeah. They're like grey, aren't they? With Amino Hub logo on top.
Yeah, man, you're gonna love that hat. It's a mesh fitted hat. Like the back of it is like a dark gray, but it's fitted. It's got like a elastic band in the cap.
Dark by Designs put big things happening on Waking Titan right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going off on that, but sounds interesting.
Put it up in the chat, guys. Let us know what's going on, because I like to keep abreast of everything.
Yeah. Especially if we're getting some new images and that update. Yeah. Can't wait to see new images. I'd like to see like an image of like a planet or something, like a forest if they've got them in game.
Yeah, like a new biome what I'm hoping to see.
Yeah. I think I'd rather see that than anything else, rather than see like a new ship designer. I'd love to see like new wildlife or a new planet type.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see if they offer some new biomes or new plants or stuff that we can craft.
I think that it's like they're definitely going to extend the offer and stuff. I think maybe they'll create products that you're actually able to utilise as well, maybe.
Yeah.
Rather than just being ones that you kind of craft to sell, they might actually make ones that like are things themselves, maybe. Or parts that you can, like, maybe you can have sockets or multitools that you can like add things you can craft into them. It gives you kind of
hey, guys, we got Slade Braddock in the chat over here.
Hey, alright, Slade, we've just been talking about you, mate.
Speak his name, buddy. Speak his name, and he'll show up.
Good man.
Yeah, we've just been talking about how cool the hats look. Right, I'm being attacked by pirates here on the pyramid.
Yeah, we were talking about your good work.
No, I'm gonna fight him. There's only two.
You know, doing the hats and the t-shirts and things like that. Get a lot of. I've seen a couple of them on there, and they look really nice too. I have to say that. They look really nice.
There you go, recharge. There you go. Oh man, do you have enough iron to charge up?
I have half of it.
Yeah. I've got loads of zinc and that. I don't like to go anywhere on permadeath without it.
I know, dude. I know. Oh my goodness, dude. You almost got him.
Yeah, there's another one there.
Oh, dude. Yeah, go ahead and recharge your shields, man. There you go. There you go. Got him.
No.
Oh my goodness, dude. You like living dangerously, do you?
I'd usually run away, I thought I'd risk it for the sake of the stream.
And you got to forgive me. I forget there's like a lag on the YouTube for what I'm seeing and what you're hearing me say.
Yeah, done it.
Nice. Yeah, man, I recommend to anybody that starts a new account with No Man's Sky that isn't that great at fighting in space battles, upgrade a phase beam. Those are your friends.
Yeah, definitely do a phase beam.
I like the photon cannons when you max those out. They're beastly with the rapid fire on there.
I've never used them really. I should try it sometime.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky on my main account. I've got I think it's the Omega thing damage. It does ridiculous. I think it's on the Starship. I'm not sure it's one.
It's the Thetas on the Starship, but yeah, the photon cannons are really beefy when you get them fully upgraded. It's just they have 9 upgrades to them. You have a Theta, Tau, and Sigma on 3 different versions or 3 different slots, and it just takes up so much space to beef that thing up to its full potential.
I don't never put I just put the 3 Thetas in, and that's good enough.
My daughter's just chucked milk all over me.
Oh no!
She's only 2. She just launched milk all over. Cheers for that. Nice one. You're still doing it now. No, not more. I don't want it on me. No, you put it on you.
Your hair.
Nice.
I was just pouring it all over the sun now.
Oh wow.
I woke up with a bow in my hair. I don't want to talk about it.
There's 1 of 9 species on this new planet what I've got to. Let me know in comments if you'd like me to stay on this planet and try and find them all. I think I might do that actually.
Boyd,
That's
I'm
pretty wild looking one.
assuming you have daughters.
Yeah, I've got 3 daughters, 1 son.
I have 2. How many times have you woken up with things in your hair that weren't supposed to be there?
I've lost count, mate.
Yeah. I woke up with like 3 bows in my hair this morning. I'm like, what the heck? And my hair hurt. You know, my hair hurt, so I'm like, why is my hair pulling? And I didn't really think about it. I was just woken up and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. The first thing a man does when he wakes up, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I go, and then I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, man, I must have slept really weird and have my hair all sticking up in a weird direction. It's pulling. And I look and I got like 3 bows, 1 pink one, 1 purple one, and 1 yellow one, and I'm like, oh, that's nice.
I bet you look so pretty as well, didn't you?
That's exactly what they said when they came in. Oh, Daddy, looks so pretty.
It happens at best to us, mate. Definitely. But I need to break into this thing. I'm not going to get in like that. I've got no way. I've got no way to break into this. You know, operations center.
Use your ship, man.
Oh.
Manufacturing facility? Yeah, you can shoot the door of the ship. Now, the phase beam makes it easy. The photon cannon, like with mine, you have to get it at a different angle to where you're only hitting it with one of the photon pulses because it won't lock onto the door with the cannon. But yeah, man, you can get your ship slow enough to hover. Man, you can pick that door off real easy, and then just fly away for far enough away where you can still keep track of the bait, manufacturing thing.
Yeah.
And then come back and the sentinels will be gone.
Right, cool. I've just told the ship to land though, and I don't know why I did that.
Oh man.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Oh, did you land on? Oh, cool. You landed on one of the pads that didn't charge you.
Yeah. I forgot
dude.
I haven't played this game for a couple of weeks now. I keep going on. I keep going on to it to make a couple of base visiting videos, and then every time I go, I can't see them because what do you call it?
The glitch. Yeah. Now I will tell you, dude, if you go through the portal to the bases instead of flying in, and they don't load, just go back through the portal and return. And I've had pretty good luck with getting them back.
Right, I'll definitely try that then, because I've missed doing the base visiting episodes, like.
Just remind everybody that builds a base that you're going to visit to make sure they drop a beacon inside the base restrictive area. And that's kind of like the on switch for you, because if you don't see the beacon when you come through the portal, the base didn't load. So if you go back and return, and the beacon's there, when you come back through, you know that it came on. And we got a Slave Braddock in the chat, guys.
Yeah, he left me to go over to you.
Alright,
real quick. He's in the party.
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna end this real quick, just so let everybody know. I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I got the S tool. That's all it was really about. The video.
Hey, I've done it. I've blew it up and with the shit. I didn't even know you could do that. So cheers.